There she is, final product. I think I'm done like with mods on this thing. I really don't know how much more else I can do. Can you guys spot the latest mod? I deleted my other video I posted the other day. Okay, so you remember I had these were red, now they're black. I did not paint them. I bought those on eBay, a set, 150 bucks. Don't even ask why I spent that. This is from Iconic Badges with a K, Iconic. Custom badge. We're doing the whole red and black. Look at this crap on my car from this freaking neighbor's tree, dude. Unbelievable. I have to wash it every other day. We got the Morimoto headlights, true LED fog lights, not with LED inserts, but the whole light is LED. Delium tires, the biggest stock tire you can put on these. If you don't know what the biggest stock tire is, go to freaking Discount Tire, they'll tell you. Probably gonna change that to red. I did lie. So first I was going with the lava orange and we just kind of just migrated to red. Change the Pro 4X logo. You can search this on eBay. Pro 4X vinyls. This guy has them. It's really crappy quality. It's got like machine marks, but hey, from a distance, looks pretty darn good. Blacked out with Zepp. Blacked out with paint. Blacked out with paint. Custom tailgate to fit the friggin' rails. As you can see, they got this little insert here that slides, and that's how you can hook these bad boys in, because you got to have the right rails for these tonneau covers, or it's not going to work. Okay, what else? Pro 4X, more grime on my car, my truck. Okay, you guys ready to change the antenna out? It's more for aesthetics. You can't pick up anything with these short antennas. And then I rearranged my LED lights to be more symmetrical. Okay, let's go inside, see what I did. I did a little thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this video short, but do you see this? Sorry, the screen's dirty. Oh wow, I'm such a genius. You know, if you have the freaking keys, that's always a good thing, right? Let's get the keys. LED bulbs in the insides, you know, you got to do that. You have to do that. So you guys remember I had the old Apple CarPlay thing mounted up here? No more, baby. We've got a Phoenix 10, Android 10 Tesla style screen. And look what's auto booting. So I set this up. Check it out. See how long it takes when I get in to load up what I need it to load up. You know what I'm saying? This is CarLink 2.0 that they put on this. This is the latest Tesla model. What's the freaking date today? I just got it like 5 days ago. It's the 24th today. Now, I don't know if this thing's gonna sync up when I'm on my phone, but we'll see. Might have to cut the video for a second. But it always comes up. Now, you've seen some of these other Phoenix radios. They have color changing. I set it to red to sort of match the interior, but you can leave it on color changing. You can change the colors. There it goes. It doesn't usually take this long, guys. So right now it's on my Bluetooth music through Apple CarPlay. All right, so look how beautiful that is. All right, I actually took the screen protector off. You can see it's high gloss now. It doesn't look like that old faded crap. Okay, it's like beautiful. Okay, it's like 13.1 inches or some crap. All right, so mainly, you know, obviously I have to have my Sirius XM. That's the only loss that you get with this radio. You get all functionality except the stupid Nissan Connect, which is worthless, and their customer service is trash. I'm just throwing that out there. But you've got everything that works the same. Okay, AC. You got your freaking. I'm talking about the steering wheel heater works, man. Like, let's turn on the hazards. Hazards work. I mean, everything works, man. Hit the cam button. All right, I got the backup camera, which I think looks. It's the stock OEM camera. You can select that in the settings. When you set it up, it's super easy. I love how it's a wider angle. It's just so easy to back it up and all that wonderful jazz. So here, so this is my money maker. This is what I use, maps, everything. Now, let's talk about Phoenix. So they normally give you these like speedometer looking dumb things with a car that's probably not yours. And so I found out that they have these launchers that you can download through, you go to your apps, which it'll have apps, and then you go through your Play Store and you can search different launchers, guys, which basically is your theme that you can customize to set this bad boy up the way you want, right? So the speedometer is not working for some reason. I have to figure out how to turn that on. I might change that out. But I've set up all these icons preset for how I want to do it. That thing right there is my Amazon Alexa driving device. I like to use that just for other reasons, not just for Siri, because Siri is like Apple and Siri can only do so much. Okay, so check it out. I put my own picture of my truck. I downloaded a PNG file that has Google in it. You can search APKs, just like think of it as a Fire Stick, and you can load them. I had to load an APK to get Netflix, but everything else was in the Google Play Store. Okay, so like I searched Netflix.apk, downloaded it, loaded it, no problem, logged in. Listen, can I open any of these apps right now? No, none of them will work, and here's why. Because my Wi-Fi device, if you look, it shows that I'm on LTE. There's a SIM card in here with Verizon that does not work. Bummer. I just had an extra SIM card that works in a tablet. I don't pay for it. I acquired it when I bought the tablet. So it has 2 SIM card slots inside. You can use a SIM card, or you can use Wi-Fi, or you can use your hotspot from your phone, or whatever you got to get internet on this. So if you're using Apple CarPlay, you're not going to be able to Wi-Fi out, okay? But I'm going to pause the video to kind of show you real quick how things operate. Okay, so the name of this theme, or I think it's called Car Web Guru Launcher. That's the name of this whole app. Okay, Car Web Guru Launcher. I tried the Vivid Launcher. I've tried the one, it's got a weird name, Agama. So I've tried a few, and this one so far I think is the best for me aesthetically. It has more of a kind of a Tesla modern feel. It's not too busy, but it kind of like, reminds you of your Apple Watch a little bit. It kind of just, I set it up this way. It's called the Curve theme with Car Web Guru Launcher, I think. Yeah. So, all right, I just turned my Bluetooth off on my phone because Bluetooth connects to Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi connects to CarPlay. Okay. I also set up this as an icon for my CarPlay, but you can also set it up as like, freaking, oh, that's weird. There it goes. See? You can set this to be whatever you want. A big clock, a speedometer, whatever you want, guys. Put your own picture in there. So let's make sure we're on the Wi-Fi. I just want to show you how things work to show you that it does work. Where's my car Wi-Fi coming from? Guys, I don't know if I showed you this in the previous video. I might have. So Verizon, you guys need to take notes. Verizon sells a Wi-Fi device for your truck, your vehicle. It plugs into the OBD2 port, the service port that goes underneath here. And it provides it's a Wi-Fi hotspot that goes throughout your whole car as if you were paying for like AT&T or whatever service. So it plugs in right here. It's called the Hum. It's the Verizon Hum, man. Plug it into that port. Dude. Now look, the Wi-Fi is now on, okay? So let's test an app that I know I set up. Oh shit, let's try Netflix. Netflix they're cutting services. I'm surprised they let me use this. My screen is so dirty, dude. That's after just a few days. Okay, look at that. What's this? Night Agent crap. Some shit my wife is watching. Okay, just look at this. Look how fast, guys. This is just on straight Wi-Fi. Okay, like legit. You're sitting in the car. We went out to IHOP. They told us a 30-minute wait. We're in here watching YouTube videos. Okay, so there you go, man. You hit home. There we go. So everything works. It's a beautiful thing. I got the Spotify. Everything is just flawless and fast and just, I love this fucking, sorry, pardon my French. I love this radio. That's pretty much what this whole video is about because it just changed I mean, just look at it from a distance. The whole dynamic of this thing. If you guys have questions about it, let me know. Like I just customized it. Like you can move these apps. Like you can freaking set them to be what, like that could be the time, that could be a squirrel. I mean, I don't care. It could be whatever you want. That could be whatever you want. All of this, and it's movable. Like I could put my truck over here. Okay. You can change the icon. So like, for example, if I go to the App Store, because this is not a straight CarPlay device, it has wireless CarPlay, but it has to use CarLink 2.0. CarLink 2.0 is that thing that linked to CarPlay. See? But how does it say CarPlay here? Well, I downloaded the PNG file, Apple CarPlay PNG icon, put it in my file manager, which is, this thing comes with a file manager, which basically has like folders and your downloads and everything. It has an SD card built in. You can customize the icons, guys, if you put it in the icons folder. I mean, like even my apps, like watch this. Change icon. Oh shit, okay. They have pre-made ones that are vector. They have these stupid vehicle ones. And then you go to icons. These are the ones that I saved. Look at this. Here's the icons. Look at that, bro. Okay, I'm 41 years old, guys. I'm not that old. I'm pretty tech savvy because, you know, I lived before internet, during, and, well, after, I guess, even though it's not over. So I figured all this out pretty quick. You have to give yourself some time. You got to go tell the wifey, hey, I got to take some time and I got to mess with this thing, okay? It's like my project, just like as if you were cleaning the garage. This is a freaking project because you could do a deep dive into this and do so much more, okay? Hey, I'm done going on my rant with this thing. The only other thing I will tell you that I put custom in here, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, and it has an extra USB port. So it does work with your stock USB, stock sound for your Bluetooth, which is, excuse me, somewhere up in here, I think. But it also has its own built-in mic too, okay? So the you set it up and you literally just scroll through the options and you can set it up with, you know, your own OEM mic that's built in, so you don't have to add an extra mic. You don't got to do none of that. The thing is plug and freaking play. I didn't have to buy anything extra for this. Nothing. Using the OEM USB port along with, it comes with a splitter for 2 additional USB ports. So I got an additional one going down here, as you can see. They tell you to put it in the glove box. I think I got another one right outside the glove box that fell down in the hole. I have to fish it out. Don't really care. And that USB port is plugged into this bad boy. This is a detachable, just like these. Custom fit, I think it's 7-inch, maybe 9-inch, I don't know. Wireless car charger. So because the reason why I wanted that is when you're using CarPlay, right, using Sirius, using Maps, whatever, you're burning your battery. And so every time I get my car, I set that bad boy right there. Instant charge. I don't have to move it around to get it just right. This thing is badass. Sean Texas Custom Parts, I think it is. SHAWN. If you guys really want to know, leave me a link. He's the only one I found with this that clicks in. It's hard plastic. It looks like wood, but it's not. And bro, like this setup doesn't get any better. It really doesn't. Like, I mean, nobody ever presses Sirius XM. Did I log in on this one? I sure did. Look how fast. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry I jump around. The Verizon Hum, the thing that plugs in down here. Okay, $4.25 a month for 16 gigs. It says unlimited, but you know, just like phone plans, they're never truly unlimited. But according to some RVer that's very popular on YouTube, they've used it and they said they have not ran out of data yet. So just be sparing, you know, a video a day, or, you know, stream once a day and don't go over the top. You probably will never even get throttled. So that's what I'm paying for the freaking internet. $4.25. Go to Verizon, search Verizon Hum, search plans. Hopefully they still have it because I just bought the thing like 2 weeks ago. $4.25 a month. The device will cost you $99. However, you could do what I did, outright buy the thing and get credited it. I got credited $100 for buying the device because I bought one used on eBay. Unfortunately, you can't buy a used hum device because they're tied to the truck. And they have a SIM card in them, believe it or not. You can't change the SIM card. They're tied to the truck, yada, yada. So keep that in mind, guys, if you get the Verizon hum. Get that bad boy. You'll never find internet for $4.25. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to let you know that a lot of these things are interchangeable, too. Like, you could just go all day freaking with this crap. Like that is like a little miles per hour thing or majigger too. It has compasses. It's got everything, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick look at the outside, just to show you how badass my truck looks, because I'm so proud of it. I've had F-150s. I've had a Chevy Avalanche. This is my second Titan. I had a 2008, and leaps and bounds, man. That is a drop dead gorgeous. When you get the Morimotos, of course, it looks like the new Titans, because the new Titan lights look almost exactly like, and they might be Morimotos, I don't know. But it's a thing of beauty. I love it. I'm proud of it. I sunk a little bit of money into it. That radio, that head unit, I paid what, $650 for it from Phoenix Automotive. And I changed out like my reverse light in there. That's LED. Everything is LED from top to bottom of the light. So this light bar is connected to the brake light over here. It's wired, one wire. The rest is just a plug and play for your thing right here. But I plugged mine up underneath the truck and zip tied it with some wires. You got to get the adapter, which I think in my previous video I gave you all that information. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for following me or liking my videos. There's not very many Titan videos on. And by the way, if you like this was literally a stick-on. In case you don't know how to put those on, this is my original. There was nothing wrong with it, but like I told you, it was painted. Look at that paint job and the chipping. I mean, it looks nice, but dude, I hate painting chrome. But look at this. Oh, there's my old red things. There's my stock radio. You gotta take this piece out too. Just get a plastic pry tool from the top, pop it out. That way that badge will sit flush, because it can't sit flush, because you see these notches here? Can't do it. So, all right guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later, hopefully without a new mod, because my wife's gonna kill me if I keep putting money into this. Peace.